Here we are with a Chevy S10, and we are going to proceed in taking the starter out of this thing. We have a bunch of tools that we need. We're not laughing. We have all the tools ready, and we have tape to mark the wires, and a pen. We have some PV blaster, and we've decided to take the wheel off because it's really tight in there. The first thing we did was we disconnected the battery, the positive battery terminal. Here you see the exhaust bolts taken out and removed so you can push the exhaust out of the way to get the starter. And the two pieces of tape, the upper one goes to the battery and the lower one goes to this ignition switch. And now we are going to attempt to take those two bolts out. And we also... And here we are working on the second motor mount on the passenger side. And it appears we have the socket on there, and oops, now it's off. But it'll be back, and then we will get this off, and we'll jack up the engine a little and get the starter out of there. Put that back up in there.
I'm trying to see why it's not working.
Here we have the starter. Back, so that's the starter, and we're just loosening the nuts to get it out, and there's no shield on this. The exhaust is loose, so you can wiggle it, and this is the starter. The solenoid up there, we undid the two nuts from that, and this is the broken off. One of the wires broke off instead of when we took the nut out. It just came apart, so we're thinking that maybe this was a damaged wire from the switch, the ignition switch. And this is the brace that we undid so that we can easily get the starter out down past here. And so we're going to continue.
Better or worse for
Surely we'll get a phone call. Okay, here we are taking off the second motor mount.
Oops, I have to turn it the other way.
Okay. We'll get vertigo. Watching our video.
Somebody will need to edit it. Where's the little bolt?
It's up there, see?
I don't see the bolt.
Yeah, slow it down because it has to adjust. There, it's right there. Second motor mount.
This is fun. If you get it loose, we use...
Okay, press that off. Is he in pain?
Well, I don't know if he's in pain. He's laying down a lot, and his ears have been laying back when I go over there.
Right.
You know, like he's sad.
That's in pain, yeah. All right. Which is right in front of the exhaust. That shiny thing that Linda's pointing at is the motor mount. And we're going to loosen that motor mount, or actually pull that bolt out maybe. Geez, I hope everything doesn't fall apart, but that's the one we're going to take out now. And then, so we've taken the other wheel, this wheel off, and we're working on the second motor mount on the passenger side. This side's off. We were going to get the other side off and then jack up the engine and hopefully get that starter out of there.
Okay. Now Amy is loosening the transmission mount. As soon as I find it. There it is.
Ooh, did you hear that?
I heard something thump.
Oh, that was the stupid starter.
Yeah. Oh.
Because I let go of it.
At this point, we have one bolt out of the driver's side
Motor mount's out.
mount. Passenger side motor mount is loose. Transmission is disconnected.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. We now have enough clearance
Oh, no, we don't.
to get Sammy the starter down.
Crank that a couple more times, Linda.
Okay, let me turn
Shut
this
this
off.
off. Now we're going to have a demonstration of how we got this starter out of here. We took the crowbar and we put it up in
In the motor.
between the motor mount and the engine. Move your hands wider. The motor mount and the engine, and push the engine back.
Oh yeah, I can
then-
definitely put it back in.
And then the starter,
You have to drop the exhaust.
and
And
we
when-
pull the starter
How did you
out.
get the exhaust to go down?
out right like that. And now go through the demonstration, Mariah.
So when you're looking at it up in there, you have to let it roll, come up out of its holder, down and roll it back, and then pull it out past the exhaust that's loose.
Okay, and that was our good helper,
Try
Mariah.
it again
Go through that again.
at
So,
a different angle. So
yeah, just like that.
that's parallel
Okay,
to the truck.
that's perfect.
So you're in the truck, you have to rotate it, pull it out of its holder, let it come down, and then pull it past the exhaust to get it out.
Perfect. And also I wanted to note that the transmission was jacked up, oops, by a jack. And the jack transmission bolt, which is right there, was almost right above